Hello everyone, this is Martin Tennant again, and welcome to lesson 2 from the series Accent on Guitar. So in this video lesson I'm going to cover the exercises that we did in lesson 1 of the series, but this time we're going to be using a different technique that will help you practice these accents and really help you to find a new way to emphasize these accents and to work on your ability to work on your dynamic change when you're playing, and to, as I say, really emphasize these accents and get used to playing these accents. And at the end of the lesson we're going to use a backing track to help us with some of these exercises as well. So let's get right to the lesson. Okay, so first and foremost I want us to quickly review some of the exercises from last lesson, just to make sure that we know what we can play and that we've kind of refreshed a little bit on the subject. So let's start off with a nice easy one where it's just the accent on the first beat. So on the count of 4, and again I'm going to use a 3rd fret on the 6th string, which is the G, and just as a note of reference for all these exercises. Okay, so on the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to really emphasize that first note on the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try the same thing again, but I'm going to add the double accent on the 3rd beat. Okay, so again, count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now let's try that one, but we're going to do it with the alternate picking, so it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, again on the count of 4, and be careful when you're doing the accent with the up pick. Make sure that you really get that note to stand out when you're doing the up pick. Don't want it to blend in with the other notes. Make sure you really emphasize that up pick as much as you do with the first one, the down pick. So on the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And lastly, let's do my favourite one. We'll do down picking for this one as well. So remember, this one is the accents are on the first beat, beat 1, then on the off beat between beat 2 and 3, and then the last one's on the 4th beat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good job. So now let's address these exercises again that we've just done from lesson 1. But now we're going to use a different technique to help us practice these accents and to really help you get used to the dynamic change. The way we're going to do this is by using palm muting. Now if you don't know how to palm mute, then check out my video lesson series on how to palm mute, where I cover the basic and fundamental techniques as far as palm muting is concerned. So check that out if you don't know how to palm mute. Otherwise I'm going to assume you know how to palm mute for this lesson. So we're going to be using palm mutes for the rest of the exercises that we're going to do in this lesson from here on out. So let's start off with applying these palm mutes with the first exercise, where we do just one accent on the beat 1. You see how palm mutes can really make those accented notes stand out a lot more than if you just do. It really creates a new meaning to the dynamic range. You get the main note, and then the rest of the notes are just, because they're muted, they're a lot dynamically a lot quieter than the first note of the beat. So let's try that for a few bars. See, and we'll do it a wee bit slower so you can get used to using the palm mutes for this exercise. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great stuff, so I hope you managed that easily enough. Now let's try it with the second exercise with accents on beats 1 and 3. So let's try that now. Again, we'll do it at a slow tempo. And remember, with these palm mutes, it's all down picking. I don't want you to be doing alternate picking for these exercises. Feel free to if you want to, but just for now, just do all down picking. By doing all down picking, you'll really make these palm mutes and these accents stand out and get a really staccato kind of sound, more than if you just do alternate picking. I really want you to hear how these notes dynamically can really stand out when you're using down picking. So just do down picking for now for these exercises. Okay, so let's try this exercise now with accents on 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's try it on the exercise 3 from lesson 1, which is the syncopated one. Remember that the first accent is on beat 1 and the second accent is on the off beat between beat 2 and 3. Don't be tempted to do beats 2 or 3. I've seen a lot of people do that mistake, so make sure that you don't make that mistake. It's important to get on the off beat, not on the on beat. So let's try that again at slow speed. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And now let's finally try it. Exercise 4 from lesson 1. The good old rock beat. This sounds great, and it sounds especially great when you use accents and you're using palm muting. You get a really nice sound. Sounds like something that would be in a verse of a song, maybe. You know. Okay, let's try that now. So, and remember about the second accent being on the offbeat, and the first and the last one being on the on-beat, beats 1 and then 4 for the last one. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep that going. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Great job. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each one again. This time we're going to do it with a metronome, and then after that we're going to move on to practicing with a backing track. So here we go. I'm going to use my metronome on my phone. We'll put it at 65 beats per minute, just like with lesson 1, so that you can get play it nice and slow and you get used to the feel for each rhythm. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 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 and 4, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4. Okay, well done so far. So now let's finish off the lesson with a backing track to help us practice this stuff. So I've made a backing track myself to practice over with this next and final exercise of the day. And now basically this is going to be based on the exercise 4, where we've got the rock rhythm going on, the triplet syncopated one. That one. But we're going to be doing it with palm muting, just like we've been doing today, so it'll be like this. But there's going to be one difference. We're going to be, because this backing track has got 2 chords in it, we're going to be switching notes every once in a while. So we'll be starting off with G, which is the 3rd fret on the 6th string. We'll be doing that for 2 bars, and then we'll be moving over to the open E on the 6th string. We'll do that for 2 bars, and then we'll repeat that over a series of bars throughout the backing track. So let's just practice that really quickly for now, and then we'll do it with the backing track. So we'll do this slowly, just to practice. It doesn't matter if you make too many mistakes at this stage, we'll only practicing. Just practice this a few times, then we'll go into the backing track, and that's where the real practice for this exercise will begin. So on the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now to E, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to your G note. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to E. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to your G one more time. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright, now let's try that riff with the backing track and see how it sounds. So there you have it. There's some more exercises and techniques that you can use when you're applying your accents, and ways that you could develop it further and make them sound better, and practice all that stuff in the proper way of using a metronome, and just keep on practicing it a little bit every day, and then speed it up, and you'll see great results in your rhythm playing and your lead playing alike, because this stuff can apply to lead playing as well. So just keep that good stuff up, and you'll really see wonders with your guitar playing in terms of being a rhythm player, and your groove will go a long way. So join me for the next lesson in the series, where I'm going to be covering accents again, but this time I'm going to be showing you how to apply them with chords, and it will specifically be for power chords, but we'll probably go into major bar chords as well, but we'll be focusing on mostly on power chords and how to use your accents when you're playing more than one string, and hence the chords. So hope to see you in the next lesson for when we cover that, and practice all this good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.